Hi, my name is Chris Eisenweiss. I'm the outgoing chair of the Outreach and Service Committee. It's been a privilege for me to be part of this committee for the past 6 years, including the last 3 as chair. Our first question was regarding a specific joy in our committee work in the past year. A particular area of joy mentioned by several of our members was simply participating in the meetings, especially when they were in person. We appreciated the sharing of our concerns and life struggles, hearing and processing the reports of the various task groups, and bouncing ideas around for what kind of projects we might want to tackle. There's a real sense of care and concern for the work and well-being of the conference that comes through from each member. I'll stretch my answer to include a second joy. It was a joy to work with Drick Boyd to present the webinar on racism in February. I felt he did a great job of informing, interacting, and challenging us to new understandings and actions that we can take. In light of the massive protests against racial injustice over the last week or two, it is especially fitting that we chose to highlight this issue at this time. This leads into the second question regarding an opportunity that we see for our committee in the coming year. Times of upheaval, like the pandemic and protests, result in suffering and losses, but they also present enormous opportunity for change in ways that we never even considered previously. I'm hoping that our churches and our conference will not squander this opportunity to make great strides in breaking down racial barriers. It is our prayer that the webinar might be a helpful tool for our conference as we all examine where we find ourselves and what we are willing to do in relation to issues of racial injustice. Finally, I will just add that we as a committee appreciate your prayers, comments, and suggestions as we seek God's will in these uncertain times.